Good morning, everyone. My name is John Huawei. I'm very happy to be here today. Today, my group will give a presentation. Thanks for your listening to us. I'm in presentation today with my team member. My team member are Yun and Guo Xin. We worked together to prepare this presentation. Our topic today is languages communication. Languages communication means people use different words to talk. People don't know always speak in the same way. Sometimes we change the way we speak. For example, we may speak differently with friends, with family, and with your teacher. Today, we will show some simple experience. We have our presentation is easy to understand. Now, I will tell you what we will talk about today. Our presentation has three main parts. First, we will talk about languages in daily life. We will show how people use and mix languages every day. Many people speak more than one language, so sometimes languages are mixed together. Second, we will talk about translanguages. This is when people use different languages together to communication. It is a natural way people speak in many places. Second, we will do a small activity together. The activity will help you think about languages. It will also help you notice mixed languages in sentences. We hope everyone will enjoy these activities. We can hear it in many ways. For example, we can hear it at school. We can hear it when friends talk together. We can also hear it at home. In Malaysia, many people speak more than one language. Because of this, people often mix languages when they speak. For example, someone may say, "Let's go to Roti Canai after school." Others speak is, "I suka this now." And other, for example, some people, this whole work is very susah. This sentence mix English and other languages. This shows how languages happens in daily life. People make languages because it feels natural to them. Okay, today we have three goals. First, we want to see mixed languages. Mixed languages means use two or more languages together. Many people do this when we speak. Second, we want to think about why people mix languages. People mix languages for different reasons. Third, we want everyone to share ideas. You can share what you think. You can also share what do you hear in daily life. And at the end of this class, we hope everyone can understand languages better. You may start to notice mixed language in school, at home, or with friends. Don't worry if you are not sure about the answer. This is a learning activity. Just try your best. Okay guys, it's time for the first class. Let's go on languages to heart. I'm going to read you three sentences and I want to show the Mr.'s word and this isn't English. Number one, let's go to Roti Canai after school. Roti Canai. Number two, I suka these movies. Suka. This homework is very susah. Susah. Good job, you found them all. Now, it is important. Please talk with the person next to you. Look at the sentences on the Maybe it is from Malaysia, maybe it is from China, and it is from other. So we also can mix languages. Take it a short time to discussing. Let your partner ideas too. Okay, check. Why do people mix languages? Now, let us think about a question. Why do people mix languages? There are many reasons. Sometimes people mix languages because it is easy. Sometimes the words in other languages is shorter. Sometimes the words in other languages sounds better. Sometimes the word in other languages because is very cultural. For example, food means other things in the original languages. In Malaysia, people speak many different languages. Example, Malay, Chinese, Indian, and English. Because of this, language is very common. Many people do it without thinking. Okay, we will talk about using all your languages. This means you can use all the languages from the languages you know when you talk. People do not always use only one language. They can mix different languages together when they talk. For example, someone may start talking the English. They may speak a word from Chinese, Malaysia, or Indian. This helps them see what they mean. People do this for someone one language is not enough. Using more than one language can help people say things more clearly. It can also make talking fun and interesting. Think about it like a tree. A tree has many branches, but all the branches have part of the same tree. Branches grow in different ways, but they are all together. In the same way, languages in our mind are like they can all together and help each other. When we talk, our brain can use many languages at the same time. This helps us talk better with friends and families. Using many languages can help people talk and share ideas. Sometimes one language is not enough to say what we feel or think. Other languages can help people say something in a better way. For example, a word in your home language may have a special feeling and English connection. Using more than four languages can also help people tell their stories, some feelings, and experience their things. Many people have home languages. They use their families and their friends. Some words in the home language will feel expensive. Sometimes English cannot see the same things. So people use another language to easier for them. This is why language is very useful. It helps people say what they want in an easy way. It also helps people talk clearly and ensure they are everyone. People can use all languages. They know to talk better and be happy. Now we will give the microphone to speak to. Speak to will show how using many languages work in the school.
Okay, now we move to part 2. In part 1, we see that people sometimes mix a language in daily life. For example, people may use English and Malay together, or English and Chinese. So, for examples, let's go to Mecca. This one is English and Malay, right? Yeah, okay. Do you mix a language when you talk with your friends? Yeah, okay. Now we want to understand something important. How can we use language mixing to help learner? This is called pedagogical translanguaging. So in this activity, students will do 3 things. First one, you will learn what pedagogical translanguaging is. Second, you will look at some example. So finally, you will decide if the language mixing is good or not. So today we will not only listen, you will also think and discuss. So before we continue, I want to ask you a small question. Think about your daily life. Do you sometimes mix English with any languages?
Yes, Chinese.
Okay, great. For example, English and Malay, and English and Chinese, and even Chinese and Malay, right? Okay. Next. Okay, let's look at translating meaning. First one, using English and the first language together. So the first language is A1 and English, right? Okay. So next one, the goal is to help students understand idea. Maybe some people can use their first language to understand better, right? Okay. So sometimes English is difficult. So teacher maybe use first language to explain. This helps a student to understand faster and easier, right? Okay. But English is still the main language in class. So, do you think sometimes translate English into your first language in your mind?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe many students is a yes. Okay. So students have many languages resources, for example, English and their first language, right? Okay. So this can help a learner, for examples, English and Malay, English and Chinese. So when students use both languages, they may understand idea better. But remember, English should still be main language, okay? Okay, yeah. Okay, now let's do some interesting. Tell your partner what language you can speak. Okay? Right. So, what language can you speak?
I can speak English and Chinese.
Okay.
A little Malay.
Okay. Now we will do a small activity. This activity is called translanguaging sort. So let's look at the sentence, and you can discuss with your partner. So which one is good translanguaging, and which one is need improvement? Okay. for the checked answer, let's make the guess. Do you think mixing language is always good? Remember, it's always good. So, for sometimes confusing, you can discuss this one and think about the question. So, 1 minute, okay? So, do you think this sentence is good translating?
Yes, but sometimes I feel a little confused.
Okay, so what are these sentences? So,
I don't know.
okay. So I think this sentence is need improvement, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you think translating is always good?
Maybe.
Maybe. So maybe in the real sentence. So okay. Next. Okay, let's look at the sentence. The first one, I like to eat nasi lemak. It is a traditional Malaysian rice dish. So this sentence is English and Malay together, right?
Yes.
So which words do you think is Malay? Nasi lemak?
Yes.
Yeah, and rice dish?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, fine. So do you think it is a good translating?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because the sentence is clear and English is a main language. It is very important, right?
Yes.
Okay. But the cultural word like nasi lemak is still here, right? Yeah. Okay, now we look at this sentence. 今天我 go to park 和朋友 play. Do you think this sentence is which one?
Need improvement.
Right. Okay. So it is clearly this sentence is need improvement, right? Okay.
Yes.
So because the sentence are max too much, right? Yeah. So this may confuse listener, right? So which example is easier to understand? Do you think?
I think good translating is easier to understand.
Okay, right. So now we need to know some simple rules. Rule 1, English should be the main language. So this is very important, okay? Rule 2, the first language can help example idea, right? Okay, rule 3, don't mix word redundantly, okay? So, rule 4, the message should be clear. If we follow these rules, translating can help you to learn. Okay, so which rule do you think is most important?
Number 2, first the language have explanation.
Okay, great. Next. we understand two things. First one, what translanguaging is. Second one, how to use it properly. So in next part, we will do a group activity. You will create your own examples of translanguaging. So let's see how you can use in the communication, right? Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ruby. Let's move on with our lessons about language variation. Just now we finished the language Google Hunt and found out the mixed language expression in those sentences. Like your teacher and I switch to that, right? This word form they and they are mixed with English in daily speaking. Now the most interesting question comes. Why do people mix different languages when they talk? Let's think about this together. First, let's have a quick brief. I will give you 1 minute to think by yourself and you can share that your idea freely. No answer is right. Okay, can you see that?
I think it's because some words are easy to say.
Yes.
Maybe the word from other language can express as a meaning better.
Yes, better expression. Do you have another?
Yeah, it is just a habit when people in the mother language place.
Yes. Great, you have a really good start. It's all the key reading. And now we will dig a little deeper into the group discussion. First, we will be divided into group of one. Choose one person to be the group leader. The group leader will be responsible for collecting materials, organizing discussion, and selecting the speaker representative. And the rules we need to follow. We must discuss the meaning of the puzzle piece in your native language. The team leader records the key point of the discussion on the result paper, and then assemble the puzzle piece according to the semantic logic to form a complete string of topic sentences. The simple English content should be integrated into 1 to 2 bilingual expression with the English as the main body and native language as the shell and written on the result paper. I will give you 1 minute to discuss the reason for the language mixing as a pattern. everyone for tuning on this one. Some word from other language can express the exact meaning, especially for special food, culture, or things like roti canai is a special food in Malaysia, and there's no exact single English word for it. For the culture and living environment, people who live in a multilingual place like Malaysia, Singapore, or even our city often mix the language because they grew up with different language around them in a natural daily habit. For the emotional expression, sometimes mixing language can make the speech more vivid and expression feeling better. And one important thing I want to tell you, language mixing is a normal form of language variation. It's no ground speaking, but a reflection of language development and culture communication. We should respect this kind of language use because it's the beauty of language diversity. And this is our part of conclusion. In modern English classroom, language variation is a reality to be managed carefully, not a problem to be fixed. But teaching must balance intelligibility, inclusivity, and adapting responsibility, and co-switching work, especially while in Malaysia post-colonial setting. Teachers critical self-reflection on language basis, support fairness and better learning in multilingual classroom. And today we are not only identifying next to language expression, but also point out the reason for language mixing and share for our idea is the classroom mix. You all did a fantastic job. Next, we can keep an eye on the mixed language in our daily life and more interesting language variation phenomena. And this is all